Hi, I'm back. I had a little difficulties, technical difficulties. We're still on First Peter 3, verses 8 through 12. And I'm at the very end of verse 8. I'm going to pick up on that. I was talking about being tenderhearted. And to be tenderhearted, it means to be kind or humble, and it denotes the very spirit of Christ. And we're supposed to be displaying that as well. Um, there's often a great gulf between our biblical knowledge and our lifestyles. There's a difference between our beliefs and our theologians say things should be. So we have to make sure that we'll have discernment and pray through the Holy Spirit and through Jesus Christ. Let Him direct our steps, our path, to make sure that we are doing that which He desires for us to do. Uh, God is not dead. He is very much alive. Jesus is not dead. Jesus is very much alive. Regardless of what people say about life in general, our hearts need to be broken with the things that distress God should distress us. We're a part of Him, and He's a part of us. So moral issues that are not pleasing to God, it should bother us. Those things should bother us. We should have a tender heart for the things that displeases God. Those things should also displease us, is what I was saying previously. And the last thing in verse 8 that I was going to speak about was being courteous. The word courteous is translated as philophron, philophron, philophrong. And it doesn't spell anything like it sounds. But it literally means a friendly mindset, or be courteous in our attitudes. We're reminded that we are not merely to love those who love us, but we're supposed to love everybody. Be courteous to everybody. Now, love does not necessarily mean that you have to be up in their face or they have to be in your face. That does not mean you can love people at a distance. You can love people by just praying for them and speaking life over their lives. So there's no love is unconditional. But we're not always talking about the manly love. We have the agape love. We have the love of God's people, and that's what we're speaking of, the love of God's people. They're all human beings. We should love them because they are human beings. And when even though they may not agree with us or our lifestyle, we still should pray for them. And they don't have to know that we're praying for them, and they don't have to be up in your face and personal for you to have love for them. So the challenge is to treat others with the same kind of courtesy that we want to be, or that we extend. We want to extend courtesy to people. We want to treat people the way that we want to be treated. That's part of that love. Uh, Having a friendly and a courteous attitude. That's part of the love. That's part of love. Being, just being courteous. And last was verses 9 through 12. And in verses 9 through 12, it has to do with being a blessing to others. And we are called as a people to bless. Uh, there should be no retaliation. Christians must not hit back when we're wronged, or if you're insulted. We got to learn how not to hit back all the time. We need to be active in blessing others. I mean, instead of cursing other believers, or we need to speak kind words and pray for our opponents. The inheritance. This loving response matches the very calling meant to being a spiritual inheritance. Guarding the speech and actions that we take place. What? We need to tame the tongue. Loving life requires keeping our mouths clean from deceit and evil words. We need to turn to God and do good. We should do good. So believers must actively move away from harmful acts and and we need to practice, not to say but we need to practice being good. We just need to practice being good. That's what we need to do. Practice learning how to be good. It's not easy. It is not easy to be good all the time. And we're not going to be good all the time. But you want to be as good as much as you possibly can. You want to pursue peace. Peace does not happen by accident. It requires an intentional chase. It has to be intentional. And the divine motivation, God eyes and ears. The Lord closely watches what? Those who do right, and hears when they call out. God's opposition is what? His face stands firmly against people who choose to do evil. He's watching you. God is always watching you. Always. He's always watching you. So, as I conclude, to be sure we live in a world in which we often are confronted by evil. Our natural response is to do evil. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. But that is not what we're supposed to do. Not at all. Just the reverse. Just reverse. And it's hard. It's not easy. Just as I gave you those definitions just a moment ago. It is not an easy thing to do. It's not. It takes a conscience to do that. Got to be conscientious of that. So, Peter reminds us that when we bring blessings to others, what? We are blessed ourselves. The goodness of God is a blessing to everyone. So as we bless, we will be blessed. If you curse, then you're going to be cursed. So we want to bless. We don't want to do evil for evil. We want to do good for good. Or we want to do, if evil comes our way, we still want to do good. And let God handle the war, fighting the war of that battle for us. This is really the conclusion of the second part. And once again, I do apologize that for whatever reason, the disconnect came in the midst of that. But thank you again so much for subscribing to the YouTube channel today. And we were speaking about, 1 Peter chapter 3. And it was the verses 9 through 12. So I hope that, verses 8 through 12. I hope that you really got something out of that. So it is in the two-part segment. And I apologize once again because of the technical difficulties that I were having today. God bless you. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Blessings and favor to you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.